back to our contention one, they didn't really address the adolescents are still developing at different rates, and therefore students may vary in height, weight, and size. If these people are getting injured by people that are 2 times their weight, I know that I'm like half of some people's weight. But these people could get injured at an extent that would possibly hurt their brain, like concussions and breaking bones. If they broke a bone or had a concussion, having a concussion will get you out of school for a long time, because you lose your mental ability to do some functions in your school day, and just having a concussion will make you not as smart, so therefore you won't be able to get into a good college, have a great job, and have good money when you're older. Also, you did not address this too well, they do get away with academics. This will also make a person not as smart. If you miss a test, like you're just missing out, and like people may think that you have an unfair advantage over them because you got extra time. So people get mad at you, and that could just lower your self-esteem. Missing school, like you're missing valuable time. So you say you have to study for a test, and you can't go to the class because you can't study, and you can't study there. So you're missing time that could be used to study for these tests and these things that could only benefit you. And the whole point of school is to get a good education. It's not about playing sports. It's not about making your school look good. It's all about being smart. And so later in life, you can have a happy life and do whatever you want then. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
So that is the end of the round. And I'm not supposed to pick a winner. I'm just supposed to give comments. So I'm going to do that. The biggest thing that I saw was at the beginning of you guys' first speech, you guys gave definitions. You guys, interscholastic was with the school, which was kind of an obvious one, and then you guys said school was for academics. That was very important in the round, and you guys didn't say anything about it. That was something you guys all, that was a big thing that you guys would have needed to refute, and also you guys should have brought it back up. When you're saying they never responded to this, they never responded to that, that would have been good to say too. They never responded to this, which obviously goes in our favor. You guys did very well with they never addressed this, they never addressed that, which is really good when you're judging, because it kind of reminds you, oh yeah, they didn't do that. So I liked how you guys pointed it out. That was good. Here, I'll show you my flow. And I'm really bad at flowing because I don't usually do this. So this is partially my fault, but also partially yours. It started with next speech. So this is how they did it, and this is the other one. So you guys did a lot of defending your case more than attacking theirs. So you guys need to really balance that out and make sure you don't just look to one, because both of them are equally important. With you guys had a problem with not using your time, and even for example, in your final focus, you didn't know what to say. Don't worry, that happens to everyone. But if you don't know what to say, just repeat your contentions, repeat arguments, just repeat stuff you've already said. That way, even if you're not saying anything new, you're at least restating what you said. Does that make sense? Also, you guys, both of you guys started your speeches. Well, you guys didn't start your speeches. That's the thing. You guys really want to have, start it with my partner and I affirm this, affirm that, negate this, negate that. Have an opening. That way it doesn't just go in. Does that make sense? Right? Another thing, you guys did this more than them. I know personal experiences are obviously a big thing, but don't use them as much, because every rec league is different, every school is different, so you guys could have caught them on that. Don't use personal experiences. Try to stick with facts, with stuff you have studies for. Like, because they could have said, oh, well, all things are different. Like, you know what I mean? So try to stay out of personal experiences. Other than that, I think you guys both did very, very well. And good job. That's all I have. Okay, wait, Rainy has something.
The one thing that I would say is, like, I feel like both teams kind of did this, but, like, you guys said, we have evidence to support this, but you guys didn't really give, like, the evidence. Like, you're like, oh, we have evidence to support this, but you didn't, like, really cite it or say the evidence that you had. You just said that you had evidence to support it. And, yeah. And the things that you related to, it kind of got in the end, like, out of the blue, like, if you get a concussion, then you won't go to a good college.
Yeah.
And so just kind of try to relate the topics a little bit more closely together. But, yeah, good job.
You guys both did very well. It's like you guys definitely did a lot more good than you did that, so don't worry about it. But good job, you guys. My hands are coming.